Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about that Spence versus Ugas fight, aftermath, craziness, responses, and the results coming from what happened to Ugas' eye socket. Man, it was swole shut. So you already know. Look, let's go ahead and jump on into this thing. So to start off the bat, you know, Errol Spence, he put on a spectacular fight. And anybody that doubts Errol Spence after that car accident, you know, first of all, he was doubted against Danny Garcia. But with Danny Garcia, you know, he learned very, very well and very, very fast that Terence Crawford, you know, he has his work cut out for him when fighting a Errol Spence Jr. Because, you know, everybody was like, oh, it's no way after the car accident he could be the same. He can't be the same. His dad said that. There's no way a car accident like that, you know, somebody gonna be the same. You remember that? Well, as you saw, he put Danny Garcia to bed. Danny Garcia done moved out the welterweight division. Good God. So then he fights Sean Porter. Errol Spence bangs him out. It's pretty much an even fight until that right hand in the 11th round that rocked Sean Porter head to the left, rocked it to the right. He dropped his hand down, and that was the night. That was it. So, took his belt. Then he fought Ugas. Took his belt. Not only did he take his belt, he took Kell Brook's belt. Broke his eye socket. He took your boy Ugas. And guess what? He broke his eye socket. Good God. All I can say is, you know, Terence Crawford, I am a fan of yours as well, always have been. You know, look, me and you share something very similar, two first names, you know what I mean? So that's just how real it is. So you can't say, oh, well, you ain't never liked Terence Crawford anyway. How the heck I didn't? His name Terence. My name is the same thing. You know, just to give a little secret out to some folks that don't know, you know, it's all good in the hood, the neighborhood, sports center, Prime Time Talk TV. But I can say this much, is that it's a 50-50 fight. You know, if Terence Crawford stay on the outside, he could probably win. If Errol Spence get on the inside and land them body shots, Errol Spence gonna win. And that's just how it is, period. It's a 50-50 fight for me. It just depends on who imposes their will the most. Whoever feels the power and says, this guy's a little stronger than I thought. Let me back up. Let me backpedal. Let me put my blinders on. Let me put my guard up. When they start doing that, then you'll know. And see, Ugas was doing very good. He got a couple good shots in the 6th round where Errol Spence was knocked off balance. It wasn't considered a knockdown. Ain't no glove touch, nothing or nothing like that. He caught him, you know, flat-footed. He hit him. He staggered back. He hit the ropes. You know, not to take nothing from Ugas, he threw a hell of a fight, a heck of a fight, period. You know, One of the best welterweight fights I think I've seen in a long time. You know, and a lot of people are saying, you know, well, Terence Crawford beat Sean Porter better than Errol Spence. Well, he beat her after Errol Spence. That's the thing. And then, on top of that, your boy Derek James brought something very, very interesting to the table now. He said in a comment that Kenny Porter was already gonna throw the fight. He said it was a power shift in between those two, Kenny Porter and Sean Porter. He said, if you notice, Kenny Porter said before the fight, yeah, my son get in danger, I'll throw the towel in. And boom. He didn't even allow Sean Porter to fight his way out of that fight. That's why Errol Spence got up and walked out. Because when he saw that Terence Crawford's opponent's father was throwing the towel in, Errol Spence was like, oh man, here we go. You know? Didn't even give Sean Porter the audacity to go out on the shield, to fight a champion's fight, to fight to the end, you know. And I get it, you know, but is that the reason why Sean Porter and his dad haven't really been seen in a public sense? You haven't even seen them at an event together. So is their relationship tore up because the father was mad with Sean Porter retiring the way he did? Because Derek James said that his father didn't even know he was retiring. You know? A lot of that stems from, you know, Sean Porter and his dad has been tied together forever in a decade. So, you know, Sean Porter just felt like it was time to cut the ties so he could be his own man, you know, so he could do his own thing. And that's what he doing. You know, he had to let go of boxing to get space from his father, to keep it 100, you know. And you imagine that, you know, you being tied to your father every single day. You know, you can't do nothing, party, you know, you probably can't do what you want to do, how you want to do it, you know, because your dad right there, you know. I can see all of that. So kudos to Sean Porter for, you know, stepping up and stepping out. You know, he gave a heck of a career in boxing to the world to see, to view. So take nothing from that man. He's a champion, always will be a champion. And, you know, it's much appreciated. But it says a lot to the effect of how Errol Spence broke down a lot of fighters. You know, retired some guys, moved guys out of the division. You know, Terence Crawford is the only one to test that power, to feel Errol Spence's power. But I'm telling y'all, like I told everybody else, Errol Spence is a different kind of beast because, see, most of his sparring partners are in a heavier division. So when he's training with those guys and you training with regular welterweights, trying to find a matchup for Errol Spence ain't training for you. He's training against the bigger guys, you know, middleweights, super middleweights, light heavyweights, that type of thing. So when y'all hitting them with them hard shots y'all think y'all hitting them with, man, that mess ain't phasing him. Y'all forgot Errol Spence did a video probably about 2-3 years ago. He was outside trading body shots with no gloves, no hand wraps on, with a heavyweight. Big boy was hitting Errol Spence in the body, and Errol Spence was hitting him back in the body, and Errol Spence made dude fold outside in the street. Made him fold. So all that, Terence Crawford, he's the best switch hitter in the game. Hands down, man down. Terence Bud Crawford is the best switch hitter in history in my book. But if you're looking at competition, if you're looking at the way the belts was got, you know, yeah, Terence Crawford, you know, undisputed, you know what I mean? He done did that in a different division. But this division right here is one of the hardest, Terence. This division right here was stacked with plenty of franchise players. You know, the Keith Thurman, you know, the Danny Garcia, the Sean Porter, you know, Errol Spence. All them brand names like that. Come on, man. You know? So, hey, I'm really, really excited for what's to come, though, because now we have the stage set, the tempo, the tone already laid out for Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Bud Crawford. And then you got De La Hoya trying to throw Virgil Ortiz in there. Man, look, ain't nobody trying to fight no Golden Boy fighter. And that's what Errol Spence responded with. He like, man, you know, like I already just said, the only thing I'm going after next is Terence Bud Crawford belt. Forget all that other stuff. Forget all y'all other fighters that's trying to. Forget all y'all other promoters trying to get your fighters a fight. Errol Spence ain't fighting nobody but Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford is a free agent now. He ain't across the street. That's what Terence Crawford says. He said, I don't want to hear no more I'm across the street stuff. So, you know, Terence Crawford, he did what he needed to do. He's a free agent. He didn't re-sign with Top Rank. That allows him the freedom to fight on any type of promotion he wants to. And matter of fact, he even got an offer from Mayweather. Mayweather, I want to work with Terence. I would love to sign Terence Crawford. I would love to sign him. But, I mean, it's like this. Terence Crawford definitely ain't signing with Top Rank again. He definitely ain't signing with TK Global, whatever them mobster guys that Tyson Fury is tied to, that his homeboy is tied to. So, you know, even, you know, yeah, look, I'll do another video on that one. But what I will say is that the stage is set for this mega fight. This fight right here should sell out the stadium easy. And you talking about at least a $300 million grossing fight, period. You know, as far as with the pay-per-views, the door, the gate. Come on, man. This right here is the fight of the decade. You talking about the end of the year, possibly September, November, December. This fight right here, woo, you talking about a treat to end the year out that will complete every fight fan emotion. I'm talking about power shots. I'm talking about uppercuts. I'm talking about body blows. I'm talking about jab, work rate. I'm talking about everything that makes everything all right in a mega fight like this. And look, I'm going to just do this last little piece just to give y'all a sample of how it would sound hearing, you know, the ring announcement. And now, for the millions around the world that has been waiting for this moment, we're here at the welterweight undisputed championship of the world. Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Bud Crawford for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. It's time. That's what I imagine, you know, something to that effect. You know, I ain't no professional, but, you know, hey, I make it do what it do, baby. So anyway, you already know the routine when you leave my house. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next, latest, and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, cop you some merch, get you a shirt, hat, something. All right, y'all. Peace, love, fam. Out.